Anyway, moving into our last segment, which is our underrated 11. We did his overrated one last week. Some hot takes in there. We're going to start with his underrated one.
Hot takes, you don't say. Check it out.
What did I say now? What was
you said Riot and 𝗂𝗂𝗄.
And I stand by it as well.
Fair enough.
I don't care. Right, you're going first again.
I can do. I've gone for a 4 at the back.
Same.
And a 2 in midfield and a 3 in a front and a 1 in front.
Okay.
Otherwise known as a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. Yeah, go on.
In goal, I've gone for 𝗕𝗏𝗃.
Oh, God, we've started waffling
Underrated,
already.
yeah. I think he's one of the best keepers in the league.
Can I just point out, I said that last week and you laughed at me.
No, you said he would get in Arsenal and there wouldn't be any worse.
Yeah. You've just said he's one of the best keepers in the league, so you must agree with me then.
But they get worse with him in the league, right?
You think Maya's a much better keeper than 𝗕𝗏𝗃 is just straight off bat?
I'd probably say so, yeah.
I think you're lying.
I'd probably say so.
No, I don't think 𝗕𝗏𝗃 is underrated even. I think he's just good. Surely everybody would agree with that.
I think Brentford fans are very surprised by what they got, to be fair. Given they lost Flecken,
I think it would.
They've arguably improved.
Yeah, I agree with that. But also, I don't think Liverpool would have got rid of him if he'd have been happy to stay. Obviously, as a young kid, he wants to go and get game time, doesn't he? I think Liverpool would have been happy to keep him as second choice.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Right.
Yeah.
That's the point you're trying to make. Okay,
no, because it had saved you going and buying like that Georgian fellow who's cost you like 30 million quid. That's the point I'm trying to make. That I think he's that good. So I don't think he's underrated personally. I've gone Dean Henderson.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We did the segment before, best players. I was going to pick him for Palace.
Yeah, he has been good. He's been very good.
Yeah.
He just don't get looked at because he's never going to play for international team because of Pickford. And I think that helps with a lot of other keepers. And obviously Palace are underachieving. Yeah, I agree. But I think defensively, they've been quite pants and he's been saving the bush a lot of the time.
I agree. Is this his best stint at a club? I think so.
He's been there for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Nah, like 4 years or something.
I don't know.
I think he's been there something like that. Right back.
I've gone for Núñez based on this season, my man. We've done that a lot today, and I'm like,
we have. I think we're on that wave.
He's been one of their best players.
He's been very good. He's proper kicked on. I thought he was a bit of a lost cause and all. To be honest.
Me too.
Like to be fair, I think that about a lot of players that Wolves have sold though. I don't think any of them have really gone on and done that well, which they should have done when you look at how good they were at Wolves at the time.
You reckon?
Yeah, I really do. But yeah, Núñez definitely. Centre halves.
I've gone for Maguire.
Okay.
And I've gone for Collins.
You're going to have to explain that Maguire.
You're going for any of them?
No. You're going to have to explain.
I don't know. I just think maybe it's more overhated than Maguire. I do think he's underrated. That game against Man City, he was fantastic. Haaland didn't have a sniff. He came off crying with 10 to go. I look at all big moments. I mean, literally in the first 5 minutes against City, he's at the back post of that header. Just misses out.
Should have scored, yeah.
Every big moment Man United have been involved in the last 5 years, he's had fingerprints all over. Whilst being bashed in the media constantly, scapegoated constantly, always picks himself up. He only took a bit of time out of the team, but he's come back now and he's a big part of that team.
It goes one of two ways with Maguire. Either gets a lot of hate or people love him. I don't think there's anybody that just sort of rates him where he is. You get people that do take piss too much and then people back him up more than he should be getting just because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he is just a good Premier League centre-back.
Yeah, but people wouldn't say he is. People think he's a mockery.
Don't they? Now, still, do you think so?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if they would anymore, surely.
I think because he's been taken out of the limelight with England a bit, taken out the firing line, he's playing his better stuff. Just all the big moments. He's always there. Last minute headers there.
I agree. I like him. I just wouldn't say he's underrated.
Speaks very well, carries himself well.
Yeah, all right, yeah. And then Collins for you as well.
I struggle with that one. I had Ballard in there originally, but I thought, is he actually that good? I don't know. I just think Collins has really improved more than anything.
Yeah, Collins is good. I've gone like 𝗂𝗏𝗃 for Everton.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Defensively, their record with him in team, I think they've not conceded the last 5 games he started.
Don't he play fullback a lot though, him?
He can play left back, can't he? But I think someone got injured recently and I'm sure he's been playing centre half last couple of games, I think.
Well, I'm just thinking when Bamford comes back in team, he won't play centre half.
I just think he's very good. I really do. I think he's one of them that sort of does a job. He's not a big fancy name. And I think people maybe don't take him as serious because he's big like Dan Burn. You know what I mean?
I think he's average. Sorry. He's never stood out to me. He's never stood out like, whoa, look at that guy.
Do you need to stand out as a centre-back?
But as I say, I thought he played fullback quite a lot.
I think he's been wrong, but he's like, well, he's a 𝗬𝗏𝗂, a Dan Burn, one of them. He can play both.
You just put Jacob Brown and 𝗬𝗏𝗂 in the same sentence. It's a long day. I disagree with that personally. I think
all right. Well, I don't care. How's that? 𝗧𝘂𝗔 as well for Bournemouth.
Yeah.
He's handled that step up really good.
Liverpool.
Is there anybody you don't want? I think you've said that 5 times.
What a centre back's what I want, basically.
Van der Ven, Van Heck.
Yeah. Tell me about it. But 𝗧𝘂𝗔's out of contract in summer.
I didn't know that.
Did you know he's played under Arne Slot 80 games at Feyenoord?
I did not know that.
Interesting.
Why would I know that? Why would I ever know that?
Obviously now 𝗧𝘂𝗔 and 𝗬𝘂 have left. He's now the A side and he's done all right this season.
Yeah, to
They've
say he was
struggled.
third choice last year.
Yeah.
Very good. But if his contract runs out, that is a worry.
He's 29 though. Like, will we move for him? I think Chelsea are linked, but it's not really their model, is it?
Yeah, but I don't mean out, does it? What is Chelsea's model? Just buy everything.
True.
You know what I mean? Left back.
I've gone for Tyreek Mitchell.
I don't mind it, I don't mind it. I think he could have an England conversation for World Cup.
Oh,
Maybe not to start, but I think he could go.
I just think because Hall's that good and Livramento can play that, like, I think we've got enough there.
And O'Reilly.
Lewis Skelly. He's like third choice for Arsenal. He could arguably start for England. Like
O'Reilly, Shaw.
O'Reilly, great shot, yeah. He's starting for Man City.
Yeah.
They're all ahead of Mitchell, but he's been really good.
Yeah, I really like
Very
Mitchell.
consistent, very steady.
I've gone with one that I don't want to go with. I've gone
Leeds
Goodmanson.
player. Goodmanson, yeah. Yeah.
He's very old school. I don't think he's anything like a modern fullback now. He just literally gets ball and runs to the byline and puts a cross in. But I just think it
I like
works. Constantly. If you've got someone like 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝘂 in box, you've got to play that way, haven't you? I think he's done well in.
Do you think because he's called Goodmanson, no one rates him?
No, I think it's because he plays for Leeds. To be honest. I don't think people take him that seriously, which, good. Moving into midfield.
I like my midfield.
I reckon we've got one.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Well, one
say
of them,
it.
I've already mentioned two of them actually today.
Okay.
I've gone for 𝗬𝗏𝗃, underrated.
At Villa, yeah.
And I've gone
okay.
for underrated on a world scale. Not so much in the Premier League. I think he's one of the best number sixes in the world. 𝗬𝗏𝗃. And he plays for Aston Villa. Thoughts on that?
Okay. That might teach him into the overrated
That
category.
that
but-
reaction there makes him underrated for me.
But then you've said something absolutely ridiculous to try and prove your point.
No, I've not. I've gone on the world level.
You think he's good enough to start for a lot of world teams?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay. You're talking shite. Anyway,
If 𝗬𝗏𝗃 went to Real Madrid tomorrow, I'm sorry, they would not be a lot worse. They'd be like, if anything, better. They'll be fine. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 could... I'm not saying play for Barcelona, by the way. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 could play for most teams in the world. As I just said then, he's one of the best holding midfield players in the world. 𝗬𝗏𝗃. Do you not agree with me?
yeah.
Just because he plays for Aston
No, I
Villa.
disagree with you. Do I think 𝗬𝗏𝗃
The
could
third,
play
he's
for
been their
Real
best player.
Madrid? No, I don't think he could.
You don't right now.
No.
I think he could get in. Wouldn't really notice him.
That
Over
is-
like 𝗬𝗏𝗃.
oh,
I don't know.
goodness
Over Camavinga and
gracious
𝗬𝗏𝗃. Oh, I think he gets. I think it's a
Scaife,
shout.
I thought I had some stinkers earlier, but wow, I think that one takes the
I
biscuit.
think it's a shout. I really do.
Worst take of the pod ever.
Put it this way. You are joking, right? Put it this way. 𝗬𝗏𝗃, if he played for Liverpool, I'd be like, okay, that's great. Good addition, that.
Not having it. Not having it.
As a number 6 for Arsenal of a 𝗬𝗏𝗃, I don't think they're looking at that.
You're
going, what
getting
the hell?
worse. I just stop talking.
Exactly my point proven. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 is so underrated.
But there's underrated, and then there's you saying effectively that he's one of the best midfielders in the world.
Holding
That's-
midfielders.
You're fucking miles off, lad.
I actually think
No
there's not
way.
many holding midfielders in the world like at top level.
Well, he's
There's not
one.
many, are there?
He's good. That's too far. So who else you got it middle then?
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
You've
I'm
just
not-
said he could play for Real Madrid.
As a
I
holding
understand-
midfield player, which they don't really play with, they kind of do. 𝗬𝗏𝗃 and
You don't watch him.
neither do you, but they're struggling right now.
Go on then.
They're
Who else you
struggling
got?
right now.
Who else you got it middle?
Curtis Jones,
Yeah.
exactly why he's underrated.
And who else?
Garner.
Okay, yeah, fine. I'll have that
So you agree with Garner?
Curtis Jones.
He's been our second best midfielder this year.
I think that's the standard of Liverpool as
you know where
opposed to
I've
the
got
standard
him?
of Jones.
If I were ranking Liverpool's players this year, I would go Szoboszlai, TK Jones. He's been our third best player this year, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, you watch him every
And you
week.
talk about
so-
England shouts. Like, can we go there?
My
Can we go
God. If Curtis Jones for 1 minute is playing in an England top at World Cup, I'm going home. I'm not watching that. As chances dwindle immediately if he's got an England top on pitch.
His only thing is, there's very similar players in his position who have done well for England. Anderson, he will not come out of the team because Tuchel likes him and won games with him. He's very similar.
Curtis
Same
Jones
with
should not be
Wharton.
anywhere near World Cup.
Exactly why he's underrated.
Fair enough. I've gone Garner. I agree with there. I've gone 𝗬𝗏𝗃 at Palace, midfielder. I think Wharton gets a lot of hype, which he deserves as well, but I think 𝗬𝗏𝗃 does equally as good a job, to be honest.
He's been very good recently.
He's very good. And the same again, I don't want to do it, but I've put that Statch in middle for Leeds.
I don't think I've seen enough of him.
He's very good. They are like building land at Giants, aren't they? Because they've got to be able to for physical aspect. But yeah, he's a very, very good player. I want Man United to just go and buy him.
I think 𝗬𝗏𝗃 was better like 4 months ago than now. than recent. Like, I just
Were they even playing 4 months ago?
don't know.
Yeah, we've got right good.
You know what I mean? Like in the what's it called when Community Shield?
Yeah.
That kind of game. They've beaten us 3 times this year.
That's a
And
good
he was
start.
really
Yeah,
good
they've been
twice.
poor recently, but I think he's been one of the best players in division.
I actually think he was the worst player in the league at one point.
I remember that video. Do you know it as a TikTok?
Yeah, and I followed it up saying I was wrong. I was right though. I stand by it at the time. It was rubbish.
Yeah, he has
Like a
come on a
fan.
lot. I think he's a very, very good player, that 𝗕𝗏𝗃.
Most improved, he gets in the team. Most improved 11.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Agreed. Wingers? Have you gone wingers?
I've moved 𝗕𝗥𝗔𝗡 to the right. He played there actually.
Yeah, I don't mind 𝗕𝗥𝗔𝗡, you know.
So
Yeah,
underrated.
it's a very good
Oh
player.
my god, if he had a better hairline, and I can't talk because I'm sat with a hood on.
True.
But oh my god, if he
I
if he
agree
looked
with you,
better,
actually.
come
Yeah,
on, he's fantastic. Him.
Good shout.
Thank you.
Who's your one?
I've gone for Jacob Murphy. Sign all these wingers and let's have this money. Jacob Murphy putting the cross in, goal, bang. There you go. That's all it needs.
Is he underrated, Jacob
Factually
Murphy?
underrated.
Is he though?
Would you
Or do
pay money
people
to watch him? No, I wouldn't. But isn't that the point? Underrated.
What are
isn't
you
that the point?
saying?
Isn't that the point? He's not very exciting, but he's efficient. One of the most efficient players in the league. Crossing a ball. Look at your reaction. What are you doing?
I don't think he's underrated. That's what it is. I think
So
people
what is
sort
he?
of know what Jacob Murphy is. He's an all right Premier League winger. He's an all right Premier League winger.
But considering like Barnes and Gordon and who's the other one they just signed? Elanga are all
Elanga.
meant to be better than him. And they're all
Barnes
better than
is
him until it
miles
comes to
better
actually
than
being
him.
better than him.
Barnes is better than him. Comfortably.
Yeah, perhaps, yeah. But in
And
terms
he's
of
in my team.
efficiency, you going with Barnes?
Yeah, I think Barnes underrated.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
And then on the other side, I've got Minter at Brighton. Bit hot and cold, bit of a moments player, not enough consistency because he's only a kid though. Again, it's one of them ones. I think he'll find it in time. I think he's really good, Minter. It's more like I'm taking his best game here, and I think he's absolutely shit hot when he's on it. I think he's underrated.
I don't even know what to say to that.
But you've just said Jacob Murphy, so your points completely go out.
You've got to understand. I'm not saying he's very good. I'm just saying he's underrated compared to what people say.
But do people not just say, yeah, he's a decent Prem winger?
But
And
I
that's
think
what he is.
I think people look down on the fact that he just crosses the ball and that, but it's so efficient.
Yeah, I'm not disputing that at all. I just think people know what he is, Murphy. He's all right.
All right.
Yeah, he's all right,
Okay,
good lad.
fine. Okay.
Right, who's up from fear?
Mikel Merino. 100% right.
This is so... Oh, God. This is somewhere else. This
Um,
team from you, probably the worst thing you've ever said.
Mikel Merino underrated. 𝗕𝗏𝗃 is starting every week, and they look a worse side. When Merino comes in or off the bench, they look a better team.
How many goals Marino scored?
I've no idea, but look at last season. You were important for them.
I think he's got 2 league goals this year.
I don't care. Merino, whenever because he don't play, he's not first choice. He's not even second choice. He's not even third choice striker for Arsenal. Now Havertz back. He's
So he can't be
efficient.
that good then, can he? You know what I mean?
He's efficient. They win games with him up front.
Is he efficient? If you would, I'm not bothered that the fact he's a midfielder. If you're playing him up front, he's got 2 goals in 18 games, something like that. If that's roughly what he's got, how can you be efficient like that?
Well, he's coming on off the bench a lot. He's playing in midfield still a lot as well. When I'm talking as a striker, underrated as a striker, because he's not one. I don't forget, he's not a striker. He's doing better than
but
𝗕𝗏𝗃.
seriously, I think you can tell when you're watching him play.
He scored some important goals, Merino, though.
Last
When no one
year,
else
yeah.
was. When no one else was, and he was stepping up.
Last year,
Out of position, yeah.
I don't know.
You won't sign to
I
that.
just don't think he's all that, mate. Which I guess proves your point if you think he's that good. But I just don't see it. Even
Imagine-
from Marino.
Better than 𝗕𝗏𝗃.
I don't know about that one.
I'd start him.
For striker, I've got that 𝗓𝗏𝗃 for Bournemouth.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
I think
yeah.
he should start every week. I think he's better than Evan Nilsson.
I don't mind that.
Thanks, man.
I think that's your best shout.
Well, Marino stinks.
But he's underrated. I'm not saying he's a world beater players. Like Murphy ain't. Garner ain't. Underrated. Need a
Yeah,
bit more
no, I
hype.
agree with Garner. I
Unsung
think-
heroes, I think I've gone down the route of with some of these.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I still don't think that Marino or Murphy are them, to be honest.
I do. I think that's the definition of underrated me.
I don't know. But let us know. Anyway, let us know what you think, please.
Thank you very much. And thanks for watching.
Oh, yeah, that's it.